What is up, my fellow Steamers? This is Steamy, and today we're starting a Let's Build. I'm sorry that I have a bit of a delay for my episodes, but exams screw everything else. So let's start in a super flat world, customized normally. And here we go. Now, what should we build first? A 12 by 12 original Minecraft house. So, I've thought about this, and we're gonna need some simple resources, such as oak wood planks, a few stairs, not stars, we don't need those, maybe a few slabs, those, and glass pane, which you can get from normal glass by crafting, and a 2x3 box. So let's start off by simply making a 12 by 12 square, filling it with oak wood like this. So I might skip some parts as you're gonna need to do the exact same thing as this. Like I'm gonna need to go all around, so you don't have to watch me do that and get bored. So I'll be back. Here we are with a 12 by 12 box made of oak wood, which might take you a while to do. Also, it's really vital for you to fill it in as well. Here we are with a fully filled 12 by 12 area out of oak wood. Yeah, let's make a bit of a jump here. There we go. Wasn't precise. Now, as I would normally suggest it, it's bestly built near an ocean so you can use this effect, which I'm going to show you in a while, for the ocean. First of all, we make this 5 blocks tall, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, especially from here onwards 4 on each side, 4 and 4. Here's the easy part. So we take the oak wooden planks and fill it in by 3 on each side like this. After that's done, we're gonna take the glass pane and spray it around over here. Now, do not put anything below it, because this is gonna create the awesome effect if you want it near the ocean. Like, let's say you have a river or something, and this isn't precisely touching the ground, because it's touching the ground level of where you're stepping, meaning that it's gonna look as if, it's a majestic castle or so. Now we're gonna have to place oak wood, we're gonna need to place oak wood on top like here and fill in the glass pane. So you do precisely the same thing on this side and this side. The front will be different. After that's done, you fill it in with oak wood, like this side. It's pretty simple actually. I mean, you use really easy resources that you can gather from the forests, and you won't have to waste that much time on making it. Maybe 15 or 20 minutes if you're in survival. So now we take the glass pane and we make a 2 by 3 box. Make sure to not make it stick out. And we place oak wooden planks to make it stay in there. Now we're going to use the same effect we did over here on top. Now this may look like nothing at the moment, but when we get to it, it's going to look awesome. Now we will be needing a door, of course. No, my glass pane. Now we take the oak wood stairs. You can do this effect for the ground, towards the entrance. This may not be in structure, but the sign, we won't be needing that, will we? This may not be in structure, but I'll show you how it looks. Now, really precise point. Take the oak wooden stairs and place them at that corner over there, so they're aiming down. It looks like this from distance. You place the oak wood on top as well. Now here comes the tricky part. You take the oak wooden stairs and you surround this all the way around. And I mean all the way around. After that's done, we're gonna take the oak wooden slabs and place them on top of this. Do not fill in this area with the slabs. Now, here comes the interesting bit. We'll make it like this. First of all, the oak wooden planks, of course, they're gonna fill in this area so the oak wood isn't sticking out in the middle of your room. But glowstone might also be nice to use. Now you can use two items, glowstone or redstone lamps with a block of redstone. You can place the block of redstone on the top, whereas the lamp is at this level, and surround the block of redstone with more lamps around it, which might look like pillars coming out of your house, but it doesn't look gentle. Oops, wrong block. And we'll fill this in. Now, at the third layer of where you're gonna build, the corners will have to contain the glowstone or the redstone lamp. I prefer a glowstone because, you know, it's shiny and sparkling, but depends on your texture if you're using one. So we're gonna fill this in like the other parts, simply like this. So the third layer includes the glowstone / redstone lamp. Now we're gonna go to the interior bit and we're gonna finish the exterior afterwards. It's good to also have fence for this part. Now, second layers, you place down the fence like this, and you can either take the oak wooden slab and place it at the bottom and the top, here and here. Make sure when you place it doesn't go over there, because I don't think it's gonna look nice for you. That was a mistake. There. And we're done with that part. Now doesn't that just look cool? We'll make the carpets and everything afterwards. That's your option, of course. It's optional. Now, on the exterior bit, we're gonna start with something different. First of all, we're gonna take the redstone lamp and the block of redstone. If you can't have these two and you have glowstone, you can use glowstone, of course, because it's easier to acquire, in my opinion. But if you have the redstone lamp, you must take 2 blocks down. If you have glowstone, only 1. So the block of redstone goes first and the lamp second, making it, you know, nice. After this, you can take the slabs, place them around. Now, before we place it all around, this part, when you come up on this block, oak wooden block, on each side, except the front, now we're gonna make it possible for us to place pots over here with a bunch of flowers. Although if you're doing this in a flat world, it's not gonna work out well. Now, you make it 3 and 3. And then you go here, step down. So we're gonna repeat this process. Like this. 1, step down, step up, we go back here, and we're back. So, what else can we place here? Well, we can leave it like that. Or, it's even better if, first of all, we take out this part, and it's best for us to actually place it 1 block forward. First of all, it's gonna occupy much more space, and you know, it's gonna join in with the combination of the slabs. It's gonna make it look nice. So now, this is what it's gonna mostly look like on the outside of the side of the house. If you want to, you can, okay, it's optional of course, but if you want to, you can fill this part in with water. It's gonna look really dark, a really dark spot, but it is kind of good if you fill it in and you place pots with flowers on top. I'll be back when I have finished each side. Now we have filled this in with water and we can gladly place pots on the top. Let's search for a few pots. Pot, actually. But make sure to not smoke pot, that's not good for your health. And I'll be back after this is done. Now we have placed down the pots and we can gladly, you know, place down a few torches on the sides there. It means optional if you want to occupy the area from mobs spawning near you. Especially creepers, zombies, skeletons, main types. And we're done with that part. We do not need the. This is what it's gonna look like, mainly. Okay, the outside you got the pots, and now we can fill them in with flowers, which you can get from the decorational blocks. I recommend using a poppy, mostly of course. So a poppy, blue orchid, daisy, white tulip, and a pink tulip. That's what you're gonna mostly need. So the pattern I use is poppy, orchid, daisy, poppy, orchid, daisy, and it kind of repeats until it gets there. You do the exactly same thing on the other side. Poppy, orchid, daisy, poppy, orchid, daisy. Excuse my English, of course, if I say it wrong. And this side will be a bit different. You have the daisies, or C's, daisies only. You have the pink tulip because the daisy is white. You have the white tulip after the pink one. And in the center, you can place down the azure bluette, if you can find it, that is. Now, I'm going to show you how it's going to look like from the interior part. We have the flowers, it's going to look nice, especially if there's an ocean behind the flowers. Now, we do not need any of this now. And we can, of course, start with the interior. We're going to need a bed, chest, and carpets. I recommend using mostly the, let's say, red carpet, blue carpet, orange, yellow, green, brown, black. Actually, green, black, and white. Yeah, there we go. So you place the beds one block before this. If you want to have a bit more light in your room, you can use the pattern I showed you. Wait, first let's place down the chests. Okay, chest there, chest there. Now we take down the redstone lamp and block of redstone. Nice and tightly we destroy these blocks below the beds. Fill this in for some more light. And our beds are now lit. That's what she said. So we can take the red carpets, nice and tightly place it. I know that. Nice and tightly place it around the beds, not the corners. The blue carpet can occupy the corners. Actually, it's even better if you color this in with orange, because the orange is gonna go over here after the blue. It's gonna form like a big heart shape. So in these pots below the fences, you can place down chests. They are gonna work. Crafting tables or furnaces, anything you want, even an anvil. But if you don't want to place them there, like you want to place them in the front, I'm fine with it. It's your choice. Yeah, that looks like a messed up face. But, you know, you get the point. It's gonna look nice. You can place down crafting tables in the edges, as I said earlier. And this is what your house is gonna look like. You have the top, the bottom. I like how there's like a half slab layer below here, because first of all they do not see anything, but when you fly up it looks kind of, you know, perfected. And this new jumping thing, it excites me. This is what it's gonna look like, the house you made. You got the flowers, the blocks, torches, the lights, and you know, the effect is beautiful. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more episodes of Let's Build. Steamy out.